like you showed me how much it costs to run the Guap Gala.
Yeah.
I think I screamed.
After the initial excitement of like launching this thing and thinking that's gonna make us millionaires overnight, once that died out, it's like we was at rock bottom.
Yeah, me and my boyfriend were trying to say, you and your what? You and your freaking who?
I got so many places that we really can't be. Top floor and the penny, tell me what you can see. I'll pick you up, call it fake taxi. Just tell me what you want, I bring a fantasy.
First things first, though, you know what I mean? We just gotta have a shot, you know what I mean? Just
quick
you
shot,
know what I
yeah.
mean? Before we start it off, you know what I mean?
What's this toast for?
It's a taste for a great show. I mean, to have you on, you know what I mean? It's an absolute pleasure. You know, it's gonna be a great show, man. You know what I mean?
You.
Cheers, come on.
It's a big shot.
Big
though.
shot,
I'm
innit?
not gonna lie, bro. I saw you pouring. I said, "Wow." You did no way you down that in one go, bro.
I did. Cause I'm a man. God damn. I'm a man. But now,
I mean, I was pre-drinking, so
going forward, you can have a mixer and whatnot. You know what I mean? So,
thank you, sir.
but yeah.
Woo!
Yeah, I know, innit? Crazy.
Woo.
What you lot saying, guys, man? It's your boy Charlie Mase, you know what I mean? We're back again. Still getting used to this, you know what I mean? We've actually got my own show. That's amazing. Yeah, man. It's been a good week, you know? That's like 2 weeks left from our theatre production play. So my first time acting, you know what I mean? So I'm excited, you know what I mean? So
Congratulations on that.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you very much, man.
I remember you telling me about it. I was like, wow, okay.
Yeah, man.
Something new.
Yeah, man. You know, yeah, we'll get into that. Long story short, it's been a good week. I'm feeling very good, very great. Sun's out. We've got an amazing guest there today. You know what I mean? And yeah, with that being said, I think it's about time that I introduced them. What'd you say? Yeah, I think so too. Great, got ya. All right. So today we have someone that is one half of a amazing, creative, iconic duo. You know what I mean? I feel like their contribution, their presence, their existence is crucial to our scene, to our culture, innit? You know what I mean? Whether you know or you don't know, you know what I mean? And I feel like there's generally so many things that I could say that's authentic and true. But what I will say is that both of them, obviously we have one of them here today. We'll have the other soon. Got ya. You know what I mean? But both of them, very humble guys, man. You know what I mean? And yeah, man, a big part of the show was to have conversations with people where we have a laugh, but at the same time, especially as black men, we have some serious conversations and like learn from one another. And I feel like there's so much that, you know, we can learn from this person. So without you know, any more of me parading around with my lovely words, can we please make some noise for the one and only Jide from Guap, please? Come on, whoa. Come on, Jesus. Pleasure to have you, man. How are you feeling, man?
I feel sensational.
Yeah, man, you're looking sensational,
right?
but I thought you was a rapper
I
for
put
a
this
second.
on for you, bro.
I appreciate
For
it.
the show.
Hey. Nah, man, love, man. Good to have you, man.
The sun is out.
Yeah,
you know when the sun's out in London, it reminds you that we don't need to hate this place.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Do you know what I mean? Like, it feels fantastic, man.
You can hate it, just not as much.
Not as much.
Not as much, because you know what I mean. It
little bit less.
It makes it worth the pain and the aggro that we tend to go through. So no, fair enough.
100%, man.
First of all,
having me on as well, my bro.
No, bro. Listen, please, man. Like, I'm gonna touch on it more. I feel like obviously, yeah, you was always someone that I would have wanted to have on this pod, right? But I feel like there was a fateful day or night, day, night, morning, who knows, that we had an encounter, and I feel like yeah, man, I feel like I really got to know you a bit more. I said, nah, man, that this guy is like genuinely like a trill ass guy, you know what I mean?
No way.
Yeah, man, no way. You get it? So let me put. You didn't even finish your shot. Look at this scam artist.
Hey.
Anyways,
Sure, I was hoping you didn't notice.
at least now you can mix it.
Okay, let me. Appetizer. I've never seen appetizer this big, you know.
Sir.
I didn't even know they did this.
He's in the shop, so
Okay, how much?
just have to shine your eye. I think it's probably like around like £5 or something.
Jesus.
I know, innit? But for my special guest, you know what I mean?
Thank you, bro.
You get me? So first things first, what we like to do is go for. Thank you, yes, please, thank you. We like to go for a mental health check.
Yes,
you know what I
sir.
mean? So thank you. That's fine. Thank you, bro. So who'd like to go first? Yourself or me? You're the guest in it, so you could do anything you want.
Okay, I'll go last.
All right, cool. Say no more. You'll be first in Jesus' name. So my mental health right now, I can't lie. I'm on a 10. I'm on a 10 still. I feel like I said, it's been a great week. especially being a creative. You know, I feel like your mental health fluctuates a lot. It fluctuates drastically. I'm at a point in my life where I'm learning to be content, and I'm learning to be grateful and thankful to God, not because of what He gives me, but just because He is in it. You know what I mean? And I feel like through that, it's a tricky one. I feel like through that you start to see things change, for the better, and it's easy to now thank Him for that. Obviously, you're thankful for that, but just never get in a position where you're in a relationship with Him just for what you get. You know what I mean? I'm just learning, just be like, bro, listen, things are going good, whether it was or it wasn't or it's better. Listen, like, I am who I am, and I shouldn't get too associated or connected to the things that I'm getting, whether it's money, whether it's attention, whether it's this or that. Like, you are you separately to all of these things that you may or may not get in it. You know what I mean? And I was on the Whole Boys podcast yesterday. We had a great episode with Lai, who I'm a massive fan of as well. You know what I mean? And then today again, back here with you, and it's like, yeah, man, it's just progress. Things are moving.
Good, you're in good spirits.
Yeah, man. And it's like, let's just keep on doing. You know what I mean? And I'm really excited to have this conversation with you. So yeah, man.
Yeah, I love that for you, man.
10, man.
10 is a high score. That means it's perfect. That means nothing could be better.
You know why? I mean, no, that's not what it's because things could be better, bro. Bro, things could be better. Don't let me write a list for you. It could be better, but it's like, I feel like you need to get to a point where things could always be better. Even if you made a meal, it could be better.
Yeah.
You could have made 2 mil. You could have made 5 mil. You know what I mean? So things could always be in it. You know what I mean? So it's like, at what point do you actually become content if it's always based on how good things could be?
Yeah.
You get it? You know what I mean? So for me, it's like, things could be better, but for right now, where am I? I'm on a 10. I'm alive. I'm well. I'm healthy.
I love that.
I can move. I'm free.
Yeah.
There's some people that are fleeing wars. You know what I mean?
It's
you know what I mean?
man.
Like, bro.
Gratitude, man.
Yeah, man. So yeah.
I wish I could say the same, man. I'll be honest with you.
What's
bro.
up? What's up? Tell us. How you feeling?
I'll be honest. I feel like I'm like a 7, which is good for me right now, because I've been much lower.
Okay.
At various points during the last 6 months or so, probably even 9 months.
Okay.
I've been a 1. I've been a 2. I've been a 3. So if you look at it like that, I've been on like a slow incline upwards to where I am now.
Got you.
And I feel like that 7 is me. It's still in a state or phase of recovery from being, quite low.
Mad.
But I'm grateful, just like you. I'm grateful for the life that I'm living, the air that I breathe in, the people that I'm around, the places that I get to visit, the faces that I see. I'm grateful for all of that. But I think just on an internal basis, I'm probably about a 7, which is good. Yeah. But it's not fantastic. It's not perfect. You know what I'm saying? But obviously, I'm sure we'll delve into all of that in a bit more detail.
Yeah.
But
okay, cool. No, fair enough. 7 is good. I will not lie to you. 7 is absolutely good. So yeah, shout out to you. I think I'd like to start off on a nice, happy, fun vibe. So I've got a list of questions, innit? Just to get to know you a bit more. Fire questions, innit?
Oh, so you don't know me?
A bit more, I said. You never know.
As if we haven't shared the trees together. As if we haven't,
Nah, for those at home too, because I feel like you're someone that I don't think, and it's not a bad thing, but I feel like a lot of people don't know you.
Facts.
And sometimes it's better that way.
It's so weird though, because I'm me, I feel like I'm just, but then I realize I'm not that public facing. Not half as much as you.
You're not. Yeah, no, of course not.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's because you are literally, to a lot of people, you're just part of a brand. And that brand is Guap, and they just see 2 guys
Sometimes they can't even tell the difference between us.
You know what? That's slightly racist, but I do hear it, because you guys have somewhat matching hair. You know what I mean? But I can tell. But I know I can hear it still. I can. You know what it is? Because people's attention span.
Yeah.
People they haven't got time.
Yeah.
Everybody is selling something. Everybody's a content creator. Everybody's marketing something. So when they now see you, it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah. I didn't even take it personal. It's just like, okay, you call me Ibrahim, it's all right. I won't even make a big deal.
Wait, people actually call you that?
I swear to you.
That is hilarious.
Call me Ibrahim, I'll be like, wow. And then everyone walk in the room, and I know in their head they're thinking,
Are they twins? Oh my days, fair enough. Let's go. Let me see. So this is hot take. Yeah, you can't think about it. Yeah, cool.
Oh, okay.
Cool. Pancakes or waffles?
Pancakes all day.
So yeah,
Yeah, man. But it depends which kind, innit? Are you talking the French crepes or you talking the American?
French crepe is a waste of time.
Do you reckon?
I can't start. It's so childish to me.
So you like the thick pancakes?
Man, I like it how I like my women. So just kidding. Sometimes. Sorry.
I hear it, man.
I feel like waffles, you can't go wrong.
Yes, you can.
You think?
Yeah.
I've never had bad
Most waffles are trash. I like the waffles that are soft, fresh from the oven, sugary bits inside. And most of the time you don't get that. You get the tough, hard ones.
No, then you warm it. Do you not have a microwave?
I have a microwave.
Exactly. So make use of it, bro.
No. It needs to be the freshly made ones. Fresh.
Yeah, I say every time you get pancake, it's freshly made.
It is.
It's not.
I don't eat the pancakes from Tesco. That
Yeah.
you just throw in the pan.
I wanna be
I'll
like
make my
you,
own.
bro,
I'll make my own
man.
pancakes.
So you think I eat the pancake from the flipping store? Think I work that hard for this? Please. Nah, fair enough. All right. Cats or dogs?
I'm gonna say cat.
Seriously?
Yeah, man. I used to be scared of dogs growing up in it, and I remember my sister bought a cat when she moved into her apartment.
You know,
She bought a cat, and she always used to leave it at my house when I was still living with my parents. And it was a kitten, but it was so cute.
I've never understood black people, Nigerians especially, that like cats.
But she returned it though.
Good.
She returned it 14 days warranty.
That's good.
She returned because it was too needy.
God bless your sister.
you
That's
understand?
a good decision. You don't need to be
Yeah,
around
yeah,
cats. Where we are from, you know they associate cats with witches.
I know, but I don't know why. Cats are cute, man. Cats are cute. They're
It's cute, Abby.
It's cute. But I wouldn't have a dog or cat in my new place that I'm staying in. No way.
So even a little small cute dog,
No.
a French bulldog.
No, my sofa is expensive. My rug is expensive. I
hear it.
I don't need all that rubbish. You know what I mean?
Fairs. All right. Texting or calling?
I'm a terrible texter.
You are.
What did you?
No, I'm just saying you are. Well, I'll never forget. Yeah, I think we agreed on a meeting.
Yes.
Via WhatsApp, right? Yeah, it was confirmed. Yeah, cool. I said, me being me, I like to, especially when the person I'm meeting is someone that is busy, someone that is in high demand. So let me just call this guy a day before to make sure we are good for tomorrow. I called this guy, I think it was in like Scandinavia or somewhere. It was in some random country. There was music blasting. I said, yo, bro, sorry, what? Are we still good for tomorrow? He said, huh? I said, why would you be saying, huh? I'm wearing DJ and unts music in the back. I said, bro, you said, bro, I can't lie to you, bro. I'm not even in the country, bro. Where were you? You was in some next
I
place.
can't remember. I was probably in IB for Elsie.
Probably, bro. And I said, yeah, this guy's awful, man. But you know what? But I feel like,
But bro, look at my messages. You can confirm it yourself right now so the camera can see. How many messages have I got there?
oh my, I thought mine was bad. That's disgusting. Don't I give you some sort of like, I need to go through this?
No.
That's nasty.
I'm immune to it now.
Is that eight or 6?
600.
Jesus Christ is Lord.
600. And the thing is, it's just, I don't know, bro. Messaging, do you know what I saw the other day? Us as humans, we're the first generation, that at all times, any given moment, anyone can contact us.
Yeah,
We're on call to everybody at any given moment in time.
Yep.
Our brains aren't used to this shit, bro.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Especially for people like me and you who we are responsible for communities. We're responsible for people outside of ourselves. We're just being constantly contacted at any given moment. 9 a.m., 12 p.m., 5 p.m.
That's true,
Do you understand, bro?
I don't think it should be like that.
No, it's tough, bro. These are the things that grate out my mental health. Do you understand?
You must get a lot of people that don't like you without knowing you.
Yeah, they hate me.
Yeah, man.
I'll never forget. I can't remember what it was. We did what's that? The Numbers Game. The Numbers Game did a little post on us on Instagram,
Okay, yeah.
and they were talking about all of our accomplishments.
Where you guys made
etc.
2 million.
Something like that.
No, you can, please. I would like to know. Like, it's good. Was it 2 point?
I think it was
2.3, 2.5, something like that.
No. It was like maybe like 1 point. Maybe like 1 point.
I'm sure I saw 2, but fair enough.
I can't remember.
Fair enough. But you made millions though. Shout out for that.
Yeah.
Because I haven't made millions yet. So when I see a black man making millions, hey,
God is
so,
good. But
amen.
they posted that, and I remember seeing a comment saying, "Rah, like, yeah, that Jide guy, man, he's so fake. I don't fuck with him." And I was thinking, "Rah, like, this is personal."
You saw a post.
I saw somebody comment on that picture saying, "Rah, like, like the Abraham guy. Abraham's cool, but Jide, he's fake. I don't fuck with him." And I was thinking, raw, like that's personal. This
I'm
is
so sorry.
But the thing, I know what it's probably for. It's probably because I probably met this person at some sort of event. We got along really well because I'm an in-person person.
Yeah.
Understand? Ibrahim is the one who in person you won't know that he fucks with you.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
You know that.
Yeah.
Whereas me, I've got energy. I speak to every single person in the room. But then when it comes to now contacting me now, I take my time. I'm very selective with how I manage my messaging, all that stuff. So he probably now tried to contact me and I didn't give him the energy he wanted. So now I'm fake and now I'm a fuck boy.
I'm laughing because do you know how angry someone has to be to leave a comment on a post like that? They must hit your guts.
And the thing is, there was 100 positive comments, but it's the one negative one that will always.
Yeah, of course. But you know what? I feel like it's something that it's sad, but I feel like we have to get used to.
Yeah.
But I also would love for people to also get used to the fact that, and you know, I feel like it's easier said than done, because I don't know about you, but as much as I agree with you, and I've lived that so many times, on the flip side, have you ever been in a situation where you meet a quote unquote colleague in your field that you know of?
Yeah.
Subconsciously, you think they should or would know you.
Yeah.
You go on, either go and give them their flowers or introduce yourself, and they actually don't know you, or you've met them before, but they don't remember meeting you.
Yeah,
you might be understanding later on, but initially you feel a bit of, wait, what?
A little bit, but I'll be real, bro. I don't take it personally.
Yeah, same.
I can never take it personally because at the end of the day, everyone's different. I can't go into assuming that you have the same heart as me. Do you understand? Because I have the kind of heart where even if I don't know you, I'll pretend.
Yeah.
And that's the thing.
Same.
Because I don't want to embarrass nobody. And you was there. Where was we at?
Someone asked you.
Where was it? At 180. Remember we was
coming up. Yeah,
exactly. And then we saw this girl. She was on a date. That's the maddest thing.
Yes. And then I asked you. You sure? And then can I say this?
Just say it, bro.
Okay, cool. And you didn't know.
But I didn't know, but she was like, yo, oh my God, Jide, Charlie.
Yeah.
And we're there like, yo, hello, hi. You know, I even said hello to her date.
Yeah.
And then she's like, you don't remember.
Yeah, you don't remember. Why can't people just let me have it?
Let me have it, man.
Let me lie.
Because I couldn't remember, bro.
Yeah, man.
I couldn't remember, but I'm always going to give 100% energy anyway, do you understand? So when it happens to me now, I'm not going to make it awkward. I'm not going to be all sexy like, no, you should know who I am. Who am I?
Yeah, fair enough.
Do you understand? It's like you probably meet 100 people in a day. You know, if I have to reintroduce myself to you, I will. I don't mind.
Fair enough.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I
can
can't
definitely
let that kind of thing hurt my ego.
Fair enough. I'm enjoying these, but I want to leave soon so I can start having a real conversation with you. But let me just pick the few that I feel like, okay, cool. Comedy or horror movies?
Horror.
Swear.
Yeah, man.
You one of them, man?
What was the last good comedy film that was released?
Well, that's a good question. Comedy.
Exactly.
No, there was that one. I don't know if it was a film or a series, but it was on Netflix with Kevin Hart, and I actually don't think Kevin Hart is that funny.
Really?
But I don't. No, I respect him for what he has done and the ability to do what he's doing. But my threshold for like what's funny is so high.
Yeah.
Like, and it's not even biased.
No,
to
of
me,
course,
you know
of
what I
course.
mean? I just feel like, I feel like people just laugh on anything. I feel like most people's lives are so boring.
Yeah.
Or so, you know what I mean? So that anything.
Yeah.
Like, as long as you have tried, they will laugh. Especially here in the UK. In America and places like Nige.
Yeah. No, Nige is
tough.
Ballgame.
Nige, if you like, let the person's parents have passed this morning. If you're not funny, no one cares. You know what I mean?
They don't give a heck.
No one cares. Like, no one actually cares. If you like, you can be somebody that has made millions, somebody that has just won an award. No one cares, bro. No one cares.
That's what I'm saying. And the reason why I say that is because I feel like they're not making comedy movies that make me barely laugh anymore.
Yeah, fair enough.
For a long time. Do you understand?
So what was the last horror movie you watched that was Levels?
I couldn't tell you, bro. I couldn't tell you, but I just know that anytime I watch a horror movie, I like it because it evokes an emotion in me. Do you understand? Like, since the days of like Hangover and those type of things, like those are the type of films that I find funny, where the whole plot is funny, the characters are funny. Whereas with horror films, I feel like they just release better ones more often.
Okay,
You know
fair
what I'm
enough.
saying? So
Fair
that's
enough.
just me. I
Fair,
still like
fair.
comedy, but
Okay, got you. First.
yeah, that's it.
Phone call or FaceTime?
It depends what I'm wearing. And
I'm
where I am.
crying.
You understand? Because me, I like to walk around the house naked. When I say naked, I mean in my boxers.
Oh, is it? Okay, fair. Oh, yeah, fair enough.
Can't
Fair
catch
enough.
me slipping.
Yeah, fair enough. I think for me, it depends on the person.
Really?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
There's
So
I mean,
elaborate.
no, as in, like, there's some people. Let's just be on the phone.
Okay, yeah.
Let's be on the phone. Let's keep it concise. You know what I mean, FaceTime is an adventure. It could be anything.
It's an adventure.
You know what I mean? We don't know where it's gonna go now. You know what I mean? And it could be, because now, even if we're telling a story or we're joking around, there's mannerisms.
Yeah,
there's, you know what I mean? There's energy that you can add to it. You know what I mean? It's a whole adventure now. You know what I mean? Whether that's on a platonic level or even just a girl. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's not everyone you want to be in that space with you.
It's very
You know what I mean?
intimate. It's very intimate.
So
man.
for me, I would say, yeah, it depends on the person, but I think I do like a cheeky FaceTime. It's just a cheeky one. Yeah. Are you a morning person or night person?
Definitely not a morning person.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm not a morning person at all. Like, I used to be more of a night person, if I'm honest. When I used to smoke, I can say this, right?
Yeah, cool. Why not?
When I used to smoke a lot, I used to be a late night. I used to go to bed at like 3, 4 a.m. every single day.
Swear.
But since I stopped smoking, I go to bed at normal times. You know what I'm saying?
When and why did you stop?
we're talking about Igbo, by the way.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, please.
Just so that
I don't judge people, but I definitely judge black people that smoke chip. Yeah. If you're gonna do something purposeful. At least get elevated. You smoking cheap, rubbish. Please get out of here, man. Rubbish.
Don't kill me, man. I stopped smoking after Ghana. The first time I went Ghana, I would say that was maybe like no. Second time I went Ghana, 2 years ago. 2 years ago, and I quit because I was scared to smoke weed in Africa. They're gonna say I'm racist, but I'll be real.
That's self-hating.
You heard the horror stories. Do you understand that people be going blind because of certain things? Like
I heard that more so here.
I don't know. But over here, I had my guy. Do you understand? I was confident that what I was smoking was at least all right. But over there, I can't go over there and be smoking anything. Do you understand?
But I think it's better over there though.
It might be, but this is just the propaganda.
Yeah, okay.
The propaganda got to me.
Fair enough.
Do you understand? So I went over there. I was there for at least 2 weeks. For those 2 weeks, I didn't smoke.
Mad.
But while I was out there, I was feeling heavy withdrawal symptoms, bro.
Oh man, okay.
Heavy. And that's when I realized, right, I might have actually been addicted.
Yeah, got you.
Do you understand? So when I say withdrawal symptoms, I'm talking about in the nighttime, I'm sweating, bro. Cold sweats as if I just killed somebody in the street.
Fact.
Cold sweats. I'll have to sleep with a towel underneath me. I lost my appetite. I couldn't eat properly for at least like a month.
Swear.
I'm telling you, but I couldn't eat because...
Could you bill it?
Could I bill it?
Okay, fair. So you was a
I
smoker.
could bill it in the rain.
Okay,
snow.
fair. Now swear down.
I could bill it in a mosh pit, bro. I'm telling you, I could.
Fair enough.
I could build it.
Fair. It's a nigga. I could build it.
I could build it, nigga. I could build it. Do you understand?
I'm crying. Fair enough.
So
I big up you then.
It was hard, bro. It was hard.
Big
man,
up you, man.
Again, we're gonna touch on all of these issues, but like, I feel like I was masking a lot of pain and a lot of like issues that I didn't really want to confront or deal with, and I think that substance helped me just find happiness in moments where I was actually kind of sad.
Got you.
Do you understand?
Got you.
And I think by the time I stopped smoking, I was in a point where it's like, bro, you're doing a thing now. You don't need it.
Yeah,
Do you understand? That's when I realized I was addicted, because even when I wanted to stop, I couldn't.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So that 2-week break allowed me to start going through those withdrawal symptoms. So when I came back to London, I was like, okay, I'm not going back to it.
Got you.
Do you understand? And then that was it.
Okay, cool. I would love to ask some more, but like I said, because
I got deep. What was the question?
the time, yeah, it's mad, isn't it? It was. Are you
night or day person?
Night, yeah. Literally. You know, alright, cool. So you are one half of the founders of Guap, right? Mm-hmm. When you started Guap, yeah, did you know that you would be as impactful as you've been, and that you'd make as much money as you guys have made?
Yes.
Swear.
Yeah.
Okay, speak on it.
But the truth is, I was deluded.
When you had these feelings?
Yeah, when I had those feelings, I was deluded, because the idea of Guap, a lot of people don't know, is that we always intended it to be some sort of platform that would help emerging people to some extent. but we actually had an affiliate marketing program that was attached to it. So do you
wow.
remember ACN?
Rings a bell.
You must know ACN because you're from the same similar place as me.
But ACM was like a pyramid scheme.
Exactly that.
Yeah.
So when we first started Guap, our product, which was meant to be like a magazine that was kind of showcasing all these different talents, etc. You was meant to sign up for £20 subscription for the year, and then you'll go and refer your friends.
Okay.
And as you refer your friends, you can now chop money as well.
Okay. Yeah.
You understand? So we were thinking, right, we've come up with this amazing idea, and we're also now giving people an opportunity to make money by selling our product. It's a win-win for everybody.
Yeah. Is that how you lot started?
Yeah, that's why we called it Guap, because it's like, wow, we did all the maths. We was thinking, if we could get so-and-so people.
Oh my God. I never knew this, boy.
Yeah.
What?
I'm telling you, bro. So that's how we started. So we did the maths and we was like, oh my God, we're going to be millionaires overnight. Like we thought the day we launched, that's it. We're gone. We're clear. Do you understand? And this, you remember ACN, bro, when you have your friend that you've known since school that will come tell you, yeah, bro, I've got this amazing new business. Come and have a business meeting with me. They'll come just in a suit and tie.
You know what's funny? My only and last memory of ACN was I heard it when I was in uni in Leicester. They told me they was having a meeting in London, some fancy hotel, Central. I told one of my close boys, I wrote my younger brother and my older brother. I genuinely thought like, wow, like this was.
So you were a recruiter?
No. Stop that. No, I wasn't. It was literally, I met someone from ACN on Friday. He said, wow, this and that. This is what it is, right?
Yeah.
In 2 weeks' time, we're going to be in London. I'm going to fully explain it. But he pictures me like, wow, this is going to make you bread. It's going to make your boys bread, innit? I mean, and I'm all about, hey, if I win, you win.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So I told everyone to come here. And then it was halfway through the meeting. I said, this is sound like a Ponzi scheme. And then afterwards, like, because I made certain man come from far, innit? And then afterwards, I just remember that my boy and my older brother came to me like, so Mase, you called us out on a Sunday to come this far for a pyramid scheme.
Wow.
Basically. I said, no, it's ACN, innit? You know what I mean? I said, but like obviously, after hearing it now, it kind of sounds like maybe it's a pyramid scheme, you know what I mean? And ever since then, I just never went back in it. You know what I mean? No, I showed you now. If not, me too, I would have been in Guap. So clearly they didn't get to me, boy. You get it? So, hey.
But they got to a lot of us though.
Fair enough. I mean, but I can't lie, I'm somewhat impressed that off the back of that, you came up with Guap.
Yeah. Do you know it's because when we launched with that idea, it worked for about 2 weeks. But that's because the people that we was selling it to were our friends.
Okay, got
so
you.
like, okay, cool. They're investing in what we're doing, not because they're fans of what we're doing, but because they love us.
Yeah.
You understand? Same thing with the launch event that we did in Greenwich. Everyone came because they were friends of us, but that wasn't our eventual community that we'd build. So it was somewhat of an illusion. So now when our friends were involved and it's time for them to recruit people, now it's like people are asking real questions like, wait, what's the quality of this magazine? Who are the people that you're featuring? Why am I spending £20? And we didn't have answers to those questions. So then that's when we had to kind of go back to the drawing board and be like, okay, cool, what product are we actually offering? And we said, okay, cool, we're going to scrap the pyramid scheme aspect of things and we're going to focus on building a community, finding our community first and then building it. And at the time, being a creative wasn't a thing yet.
Yeah, it wasn't.
It wasn't a thing at all. You tell people you want to be a creative, they'll look at you like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Do you understand? You're going to go to uni and you're studying accounting and finance, you're studying computer science, and then you're going to go and be a creative. It didn't make sense. So
it's mad. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, so we found that what's it called, that concept, and we said, okay, we're going to build a community around this. And then that's kind of how things then branched on how we went into the second phase of what Guap was eventually going to be.
Got you. Okay, cool. And I was going to say that it's mad because I remember I remember the days of the magazine, right?
Yeah.
And in those days, it was something new. It was something very fresh. No one had done it. So I remember how I felt seeing it. And on the one hand, it was like, I don't know these guys. I knew of Ibrahim because he was on a song with ADETUNJI
And my boy Oba.
Silver and Gold.
Yeah,
Silver. Yeah, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? And that was from like
ATG.
uni times, yes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, right. I don't know him, but I know him because of this song, innit? And I mean, obviously I know ADETUNJI and I knew Oba as well.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, wow, this is sick. This is something new. Don't know where the hell they're gonna go from here though. I don't know how they're gonna make bread, but it's sick though.
Yeah.
And I literally didn't know where you lot were gonna go from there. I never would have expected it to be where you lot are at now. At what point was it for you that you lot said, yeah, I can't lie, yeah, this is it, man. Like we're actually, yeah, this is gonna change our lives.
I'll be real. I think probably about 4.5 years into it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it took a long time, bro. I'll be real.
So what happened? Like was it a particular deal you lot got? Was it an idea you got that made you lot, you know what I mean? Like,
Nah, because I think after the initial excitement of like launching this thing and thinking it's gonna make us millionaires overnight, once that died out, it's like we was at rock bottom in terms of where we were physically, mentally, spiritually, in every facet. Do you understand? And it was like a slow graph to kind of weave our way to position ourselves to be at like the top of, you know, we're at the forefront of the space that we were trying to occupy. So I feel like it wasn't one particular moment. It was like a culmination of various different moments, you know, like when we did our first event, when we got our first brand campaign with Nike, when we got our first press trip and we got flown abroad to Paris, when I was able to hire staff, you know. So I think it was a culmination of all of these moments where I was like, okay, cool, like this is working, this is sustainable. But all of the things I just mentioned, up until that point, I still wasn't able to even pay myself enough to live an ordinary life, let alone to live a life of abundance.
got you.
Do you understand? So there was so much sacrifice involved in that, to the point where it was like, I'm seeing all of these wins, but it doesn't feel like I'm winning because I'm still walking home from my office in Peckham. I'm still, you know, struggling to buy myself the things that I want. I'm still sleeping on my mum's sofa because my sister and I are too old to be sharing a room together.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So it's like, it took me a while to realize, you know what, like in spite of like your current physical predicament, your circumstances, you are doing well.
Yeah. That makes a lot of sense. And I say that because of the conversation we had in Norway. Now, for those who don't know, just a quick context, we was on a trip called Soft Life Ski, which actually turned out to be an amazing trip. Where we have Elsie in the building from Pop as well. She wasn't there. She was pulling faces. I would too if I was her, you know. But for anyone watching, when those tickets do drop, I'm not paid to say this. I'm just saying this as a fellow black man who likes for my people to have genuine enjoyment. Get those tickets. Do not dull in it. You know what I mean? But I was there and I was in the house with Jide. Ibrahim left for like a bit, you know what I mean? And then we came back home after a lovely night. We just had a lovely chat. Because one thing about me, I'm very much aware of where I am, the people that I'm with. Yeah. And I like to call myself a sociologist. You know what I mean? I like to really like try and dissect people and understand people. You know what I mean? Is there anything you'd like to say, Elsie? She seems a bit better. anyways, and I was like, one thing I notice about life is there's some people that you may or may not have a lot of love for, but your reoccurring circumstances don't allow you to develop anything more than a surface level relationship with. Yeah. So it's not that you don't actually like this person, but it's like I said, it's that if we only ever see each other at the DLTs and the recesses, you know what I mean, and we're outside partying, it's always gonna be, hey bro, I would be like you, bro. I would be like you, bro. You know what I mean? Everyone's taking shots and drinking. It's good vibes, but it's surface level. You know what I mean? So one night I came and I was like, right, you know what? In my head, I was like, I don't know if I'm ever gonna get this chance again. And we started talking. I don't know how we started, but we started talking. But the generic essence of that conversation was basically us just venting. When I think, you know what I mean. And one thing I gauged, those two things I gauged from that conversation, amongst many things, but the two main things was you actually care a lot. Like you actually care. And absolutely, like I thought I cared. You know what I mean? Like I thought I cared about the community, about what I'm doing this for, about the people that watch me and the people that I inspire. But I can genuinely say, you put me to shame in terms of like, no,
way.
you actually genuinely flipping care. And it made me wonder, yeah, because I feel like it gets harder the higher you get. You know what I mean? And I feel like for someone that's, like I said, you lot basically turn over like, you know what I mean? You said 1%. Let's just say around about £2 million. It's not beans. It's not £5, £10. But that's a lot of money. You know what I mean? A lot of people will make half of that, and they are the bee's knees. You know what I mean? Why do you care so much about the community, about the culture, right? And what caused that?
That's a brilliant question, bro. Honestly, and even the whole setup was phenomenal. But I feel like the reason why I care so much, it stems from a place of, I guess, how I grew up. Do you understand? Like, I come from a Nigerian household.
Yeah.
My parents both came to this country at different times. My dad came when he was a bit older. My mum came as an orphan, as a child. Do you understand? And she was looked after by her sister, and she grew up in horrible circumstances. Like, she ran away from home at the age of like 15, 16 with no shoes on her feet in the snow. Yeah, bro, my mum's life story is crazy. I really want to do like something one day where I'm able to tell her story. She literally had to write into like a news station to like one journalist and tell her story in order for her to even have an opportunity to get some sort of housing.
No way.
When she ran away. Yeah, she grew up in horrible circumstances.
She must be so proud of you then, boy.
Oh no, I'm even more proud of her. Do you understand?
Yeah.
She worked so hard, and the kind of person she is today, you would never think that she had a story of struggle and strife. Because she's so purpose driven, she's so caring, she's so loving. So I feel like it started off from the way I was raised in my household to just be a polite and loving person, you know, even if it's somebody that's coming to survey the house or it's a workman that's coming to fix the boiler. They would always leave the house saying, wow, your son is so polite. Your son is so caring, he's so nice. And I get that from my mum. You know, so I think that was the first layer. And then the second layer is just understanding, like, I grew up in South London during the worst times ever. Do you understand? I started secondary school in 2005, ended in 2010. This is in the midst of like Peckham, Brixton, like all of this stuff was going on, and it affected me from when I was in year 6. Do you understand? Like, I was seeing and involved to some extent in a lot of badness that was going on. So I saw the dark side of our community. But then I guess when I went to uni, I started seeing some glimmers of hope of people who were super intelligent, of people who were super talented, you know, people who were these things but just didn't have the opportunity. And I was like, do you know what? There's so many people and so many platforms that are focusing on the worst of the worst within our community, and they're quick to come and post that online and showcase when we're doing things that are negative. I want to be the voice for the people who are doing positive things, who never get any credit, who never get any light shone on them. And I think that's where that stems from, because I was even speaking about this yesterday. I feel like I would be even richer than I am now if I had shone a light on the negative and the darkness within my community.
Absolutely. It's not even a man.
That's a fact. You understand? Like, I don't want to call out names, but someone like Tim Westwood, crib sessions.
Yeah. No, for real.
Do you understand? Like, these are people, he's bringing people on there who have active, open cases. Do you understand? Fair enough, they need a platform. Not to say that they should be restricted from what they're doing because of the lifestyle they're living. But because I know that there's so many platforms that are already focusing on that, the kid who's in these, it's kind of like with girls. Sorry, as a woman, but it's like sometimes even as women, you will neglect the guy who's good. The good kid, the one who is respectful, the one who comes from a good home, the one who's a bit shy and stutters when he talks to you. You look at him like, oh, you're so cute. And then the one who you really want is a bad boy in the corner. And it's kind of like the same thing when it comes to the media industry.
When they're like over 30.
Do you understand?
30 plus, 35 plus. Now suddenly, where are you? Come back. You're joking.
And it's too late. But like, and it's the same thing within the media industry. And I was just tired of it. I'm like, bruv, there's so many people doing amazing things, and I love what you're doing. I'll go and I'll spend a day with you. I'll go to your area. I'll go to your hood and be like, okay, let me indulge in what it is that makes you passionate about what you're doing. Let me indulge in your creative discipline. And I'll see the talent. I'm like, you know what? I want to be the one to give you a leg up when no one else is. Do you understand? And I think just through my journey, I've become more and more and more passionate as the years have gone by.
But it's man, I don't feel like, I genuinely don't feel like you could even answer that fully in words.
Nice.
Nice try though. Thank you for
Thank
that. You know
you.
what I
I
mean?
appreciate it, bro.
But yeah, no, I feel like, and this is, and just so we're clear, this is a friend that I've made in the industry.
Yeah.
So we weren't friends prior to. You
We
know
had
what I mean?
a lot of mutuals though, which I didn't even know. Until
Yeah. Same. But it's like yeah, I like to take things and people how I encounter them. My mum always told me that you know, you shouldn't be so quick to follow what the majority say about someone.
Yeah.
If you have a relation with them,
Yeah.
hear it, take it on board, but that shouldn't override how your relations are with them or what you see them do. Exactly. You know what I mean? And like I said, like you genuinely care. Like even like stuff like, because from the outside looking in, like you guys are killing it, you guys are making so much money, and even though it's not all about money, for a lot of us, especially coming from deprived backgrounds, right? It's kind of money will change everything, you know what I mean? Or so we think, you know what I mean? But I remember the time when like I'm thinking, no, you lot are cleaning it, and then I found out, like you showed me how much it costs to run the Guap Gala, and I said, this is. I think I screamed. I think like we was in 180.
Yeah, I showed you the invoice.
And you showed me the invoice, and I saw the numbers of just how much it costs for lighting.
Yeah.
Just for lighting. And I literally screamed, and I said, this should be illegal. Like almost to the point where I don't know if you lot do or not, but it's like, I don't even know if you lot make profit, and if you even do, I don't think there's anything to write home about after everything that you've basically done.
Yeah.
So it come like, you basically just do it for the culture.
Yeah. The first, we've done the gala twice now. For the first 2 years, it has 100% just been for the culture. But it's not just us though. Like, I'm really close friends with my peers, you know, the likes of the people who are running things within culture. And I get the opportunity to be able to speak to them about the things that they're doing. And a lot of the time, like, we are running these things at high levels, but sometimes the margins are so small in regards to profit. Like, I'm lucky in a sense that outside of the gala, I've got the agency where we're working on loads of campaigns on a weekly basis. We just signed a contract today, 6 figures.
Sick.
And it's like, that's great, but...
Anything for the boys?
Maybe, you know.
Anything,
Something
literally.
small for the boys.
Anything. Something small for the boys. 6, Abby. Just one figure. Can even wear AirPods. No, I'm joking. Go on.
Don't kill me, bro.
Sick.
But like, we're doing like loads of stuff, and I feel like outside of the gala, we're able to sustain ourselves. You know what I mean? But like, like when you are doing things like that and you're trying to elevate to the next level, it's an investment. Do you understand? Like, you're not only are you investing in yourself and your future self, but you're investing in your community as well. Because for this thing to work that I'm doing, I need the community to thrive.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So I need to be doing everything. Like yesterday, we did an event in the Kindred, and it was all about conversation and speaking about deeper things that we're passionate about. And that was a free event. Nice. Do you understand? So I'll go and do something like that, and the next day I'll do something like the gala, which is high-end, high-spec, and the Natural History Museum. All of this stuff costs a ridiculous amount of money to make it happen. You know, both of them are just as important. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So,
I feel like
it's tough, man. It's not easy.
It's tough, and the reason why I commend you so much, and Ibs as well, even though he's not here yet, is because I feel like you're from South, I'm from East, but I feel like we relate in the fact of like our surroundings, and it's like I grew up around a lot of people, man, that, you know, it was one thing on the mind, you know what I mean, and it was money. You know what I mean? Some people took some not so pleasant routes to it. You know what I mean? Some people took some all right routes to it, you know what I mean? But regardless, half the time it was never ever really legal, you know what I mean? It was you know what I mean? And I don't know. I feel like one thing I've been able to learn through my community, through myself, through my youngers, through just everyone around me, people older than me, everything is that a lot of us as men, black men, we ain't got no patience.
No.
Like, we want that money and we want it now. You know what I mean? We're not willing to sacrifice. We're not, and that's why I commend you a lot, because as a fellow black man, I'm like, bro, like, what, like, bro, you weren't making this money in the first year, in the first 2 years, in the first 3 years.
4, 5.
A lot of men ain't ready to put in 3 months.
Yeah.
You'd be lucky to get men ready to put in hard graft for 2 months.
Yeah.
So for all these years, for you to do that, it's like, I wonder, like, what is it? And do you also see that in our community in terms of like young black men, where it's like, and I don't entirely blame them, because a lot of us come from a background where things are hard, and it just seems like with the lack of education that a lot of us have, it's like, it just seems like, hey, bro, like, money is the only way. And because we have a lot of examples that are bad, that show us that, hey, it's either you get it through sports, entertainment, or grinding. You know what I mean? Whether that's fraud, whether that's...
Yep. Those are the only things that we grew up knowing, man. And the people around us who were doing good, tangibly, were the people who were doing those things.
So why didn't you do it?
I did.
Okay, got it. Fair enough.
I did. I just wasn't good at it. Do you understand? Like, I feel like sometimes you just have to understand what you're good at and what you're not. Like, I have friends to this day that they'll go jail for selling drugs. They'll come out. I'm going to change my life. And then 2 weeks later, they're back in jail for the same thing. It's like, brother, maybe you're just not good at it.
Yeah, you know what, Fairs.
You understand what I'm saying?
I mean, I was good at, but then the point came where I was getting so bait that the people that I was having to meet sometimes, it was just flames. I said, no, this is long, because if anything goes left, it's easy to identify me.
Yeah,
and then,
of course.
And then there was one time I came out of hospital after my crash, right? And I was always around the man them, always around them, and everyone was smoking. So me and my entrepreneur mind, I said, what's the smallest amount of drugs, weed? They said Q. I kid you not, bro. I was picking up a flipping Q here, and I said, okay, cool. I said, it's not the madness of margins, is it? But whenever the man them want to pick up, because someone's always said, I need to pick up. I said, what? At least you pick up off me. I'll make a quick change. Done it for 2 weeks. End of the second week, police stopped my friend's car for no reason, you know.
Wow.
We were parked. The police car came and we were parked waiting for my boy to come out of the house so that we can go to a mosh, innit? We were parked. Police came around, sirens on. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, we're parked. He's like, oh, can I see your license and insurance? My guy showed him. He's like, oh, can you not step out the car? We're like, what the hell? We're like, why?
Can smell
I mean, I think he just wanted to be a prick. You know what I mean? And then long story short, he's called for backup because my guy's pissed off in it. I said, can you back up, please? I said, brother. So I got the pack of the Q of weed now. I've taken it out quickly and I've put it under the car behind the like inside the back tire, innit? I'm talking. I'm thinking, bro, wow, God, I'm there arguing with them back and forth. Yeah. But when I say, in the blink of an eye, like, one police car turned into one police car, 3 bully vans.
Wow.
I said, okay. I said, if they should see this thing, brother, that can be the end of me. So I think I was just doing theatrics in one side to keep their attention there, innit? And I'll walk around, I picked up this thing, I chucked it into someone's garden. I said, when we finally left there, I said, this drug life is not for me, man.
Yeah, boy.
For a Q of weed, the smallest amount of weed, Q. Oh, and brother.
The thing is, you probably would have got like a warning or something like
that. I just thought the anxiety I suffered, it's not worth it. It's not for me, man. It's not.
100%. I had those experiences as well, where it's like you just have certain moments where you're like, rah, this is not for me.
Yeah, it's not.
Some people will have that moment and still persist because they think that they're on a journey. Do you understand? And the truth is, some people are on a journey. Some people go through that phase and then they go and become kingpins. Do you understand?
Yeah, true.
But I was one of those people. I was like, okay, cool. I've seen what I need to see.
Yeah.
I'm gonna now do something else.
Yeah.
Do you understand? But it wasn't easy though. Like, it's definitely not easy because you see people who were doing less than you when it comes to that kind of stuff. you've chosen to go one way, and now they're just doing bits and they're making money. They're buying cars, they're buying clothes, they're going Selfridges every week, and then you're there on this journey.
But you know what?
Struggling like a buffoon.
One thing I've clocked is peace of mind is priceless.
Peace of mind is priceless, yeah, and that is 100% true. But then when you get deep into that jungle, yeah, of going down the path that you're on, and you can attest to this, bro, because you're deep in the jungle. Sometimes you feel like, damn, like I'm struggling. I'm seeing progress, but it's not yet tangibly manifesting in my life. Do you understand? And those are the moments where it gets hard, because it's like I want to do this. Sometimes I would even want to go to shoots to film somebody. I have enough money to go there. Yeah, I don't have enough money to get back home.
Yeah. Oh, bro, listen, brother.
Do you understand what I'm trying to say? And it's like, definitely, I have to call my sister and be like, yo, sis, can you send me £5? Yeah. And it's hard because you're like, I'm a grown ass man. Do you understand? I've got a whole girlfriend. I'm trying to take her out on dates. I'm trying to do all these things, and I can't actually be a man. And it starts to grate out your ego. So those are the moments where it's the hardest.
Yeah, no, of course. Do you
understand?
But I feel like it's bittersweet and it's beautiful that you can say this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I feel like that is the hard shit. I feel like that's something that I can definitely relate to. It's like everyone outside sees you as you're the man, you're the guy, you're this, you're that, and it's like, bro, if you don't shut up and leave me alone, bro, I need the money to pay these flipping bills, bro. Don't tell me about and it's mad because it just shows you how crazy money is, because money ain't even real when you deep it, you know what I mean? It's something that they can print for God knows, you know what I mean?
And this is why I realized now I don't even value money that high. I just use money as a tool. Because it's like, I'll rather, if you ask most people who are doing drugs and this stuff, they don't want to be there. Like when I was into whatever, sometimes I find myself in these crazy, dingy places, pub toilets, and I'm doing all kinds of madness. And I'm looking around my surroundings. I'm like, I feel unsafe. Right now. I don't know what's gonna happen. This person might come with a crowbar and try and rob me.
Bro,
you never know. I feel unsafe. I feel uncomfortable. I didn't want to be there, bro. And that feeling, I was like, you know what, I'm done. Yeah. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Whereas I didn't want to be there. Whereas where I am now, although I might be struggling, I want to be here. So I said, I'll rather struggle where I want to be than to thrive where I don't want to be. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? I've been through that cycle so many times. Here, where I am today, pursuing my dream, pursuing my vision. I've struggled. I've been at the bottom where I'm not making no single money, where no one's calling my phone to give me an opportunity. I've been there. Then I've been at the phase where people are calling my phone, but they're not paying me enough. Then I've been at the point where people are paying me enough, but they're not paying me on time. Then I've been at the phase where it's like, okay, you're paying me a lot, but now I'm trying to reinvest that money, and now I'm back at low again. So I've been through all the different cycles, but at least I can see that it's moving. And I'm where I want to be. Do you understand? So I'm at a different phase of my journey. There was a point where I was walking home from my office in Peckham, chicken and chips that I could barely afford, in the rain, struggling. Do you understand? Now, I've bought my own house in Kent. I'm driving home in my E-Class. I'm paying my mortgage, but at the same time, I'm thinking, I need to furnish this house. And I need to do it in a way that is up to my taste level. It's a different kind of struggle. But at least I'm where I want to be. And I'm not looking over my shoulder thinking that it could all be taken away from me any second.
Fair enough.
That's what I'm trying to say.
I heard that. What would you say is the role of... How can I say this? What would you say is the role that failure plays in the journey to achieve success?
Do you know what I'll say? Have you ever played Pac-Man?
Yeah.
Or Mario?
Yeah.
Failure is like the coins that Pac-Man eats.
Yeah.
Do you understand? The coins that Mario climbs through and he punches boxes for.
Yeah.
That's what failure is. That's how I see it in my journey. It's like, failure is something that you have to eat. Like pounded yam, like spaghetti, like rice. You have to become accustomed to failure. Like the first step on my journey, number one, was just killing my ego and realizing that you're going to go on a journey where people are going to see you trying and it's not going to work, and they're going to throw shade at you. They're going to doubt you. it's gonna feel like failure. You're gonna try something and it's not gonna work. That is failure. But you have to not let it stop you from getting to the next phase. So I had to learn how to not be afraid to fail, and also not to be afraid to fail in front of people.
Yeah.
And I'm very lucky because before we even started Guap, Ibrahim and I were part of an investment group where we tried to work on another idea called AF Party, which was like African Hall Party for uni students. We were the first people to do that.
Sick.
We inspired a lot of people that came after us. And it flopped, bro, in the worst way possible. You can go on Twitter now and check the hashtag AFF Party. People were calling us out online, bro. People came to the event, paid £25, expecting jollof rice, fried rice, chicken, plantain, and they had empty plates, bro.
Mad.
We had people on the lineup like Tom Mucci, we had Ade Josh, we had Quams and Flavor, we had Timbo STP, we had a good lineup. People came late, everything got mashed up. After party that was meant to go until 2, they came to lock it off at 10.
Fuck.
Bro, everything that could have went wrong, bro.
Oh my God.
And I had to face that on my campus.
nasty.
Do you understand? It was nasty, bro. I had to put a whole statement.
No way. Swear down.
Bro, but the fact that I failed in such an embarrassing way in front of all my friends, in front of all my peers, I just became immune to the idea that failure is gonna hold me back, because although I was paining because of everything I was going through at the time, I was also celebrating because I was like, do you know what? This is the first time in my life where I've had an idea and I've manifested it into something that was real. So for me, I just unlocked a superpower.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So although I failed, I've unlocked something that is now gonna take me to where I want to be.
Yeah,
and it
fair
really
enough.
did.
Yeah.
Because I could have stopped at that moment. The only time it becomes true failure is when you stop and you give up.
Yeah.
But if you keep on going, it's not failure, it's just a lesson.
Hallelujah.
It's a part of the journey.
Hallelujah.
It's a story that you'll now add to your autobiography, to your testimony. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
The man need to get more accustomed with failing, man.
Facts.
Because I feel like you've definitely failed more than
I
you've
fell a lot,
succeeded.
bro. I fell so much. I didn't even think about it no more. I fell all the time.
Even now.
Yes, bro.
Mad.
All the time, bro. Elsie was at the event yesterday. Like this is an event that we were trying to sell tickets for £15. We started promoting it last week. Elsie asked Ibrahim, bro, how are the ticket sales going? He said, we sold 2 tickets out of 85. Do you understand?
No way.
We overpriced it.
Okay, fair
and
enough.
we didn't have enough time to promote it. It's
yeah,
a new
yeah.
idea.
Yeah.
It's not a party. Do you understand? It's something a
got
bit
you.
more constructive.
Okay, fair enough.
So he was like, damn, like, what should we do? Da, da, da. Like, let's just make it free. You know, Elsie will tell you, we didn't sweat. We're like, let's make it free. Let's think about the positives. You know, we want to get people in the room. We want to get them having constructive conversations.
Yeah.
We're in a position where the venue are working with us. They're not charging us for it. You know, so it's like, what's there to lose? I'm not afraid to admit failure. The 2 people that paid, we gave them a refund and said, come for free.
Oh, sick.
Do you understand? That's failure. But I admitted, we failed. Who cares? Let's turn that failure into a success. And then we ended up having one of the most wholesome events that we put on in a long time, because I could have called that event off. I could have been like, it's not doing well.
Yeah.
Let's
It's
scrap
cancelled.
it.
Yeah. No, it's true.
You know, but if 2 people came to that event, I would have still gone on stage and spoken as if it was a full room. Do you understand?
I hear that. Fair enough. Another thing I wanted to touch on quickly, I wish we had more time, but this one I definitely had to touch on still, is you are someone that you don't shy away from your relationship status. And with a lot of men, I wouldn't have even said this, because I just know there's like an unwritten mandem code.
Yeah.
It's not that they're doing anything bad per se, but you know what I mean. But it's just like, bro, like, listen, bro, let's just not talk about it. You know what I mean? But I didn't even ask you this, but I feel confident enough to ask you, because you're like one of the only men I know, especially in this creative scene, that had a girl, now a fiance. So congratulations to you, boy. You know what I mean? But like, I know how hard it gets in this creative field. There's a lot of beautiful women out here. You know what I mean? There's a lot of, you know, women with personalities, women in positions that we need to engage with. You know what I mean? That happen to be beautiful as well. And I thank God for His creation. Hallelujah. So, you know, but you're like the only person I see that literally, like, you're on job. Like you don't allow yourself to get misled or to get engage with that kind of, you know what I mean? Like, and one thing I've clocked about you is, for the longest time, you're always out with your partner, and I feel like that's one, smart, and two, it makes life easier.
100%.
It makes life easier.
100%.
So was that a conscious thing for you, or?
Not really, like, because I've known her from the start, innit? Like, I've known her from before Guap side, even though we weren't necessarily dating at the time, but like, I've known her, innit? And before we had a relationship, we had a friendship. Okay. So I feel like that is probably the strongest part of our relationship is actually our friendship. So when I go out, I want her to be there. Because I don't want to come home and be telling you the story. Oh my God, this DJ was sick. Or this happened. I want you to be there and experience it with me. Like, it's a journey that we're on together. And I feel like those are the memories that also make the relationship even more special as time goes on. So I wasn't consciously making a decision like, oh, I need you to be here because if a girl tries to chat to me or whatever, you can be my security guard. Yeah. It was never that. It was just like, I want you to experience these moments I'm experiencing with me. Do you understand? And you're so helpful in the way that you're aiding me. You're going to be there naturally. Do you understand? If I'm doing an event, you're going to be there naturally to assist me, to help me. So it's like, it's just a natural thing. But you're right though, it does help in the sense that being open about your relationship status it puts women who are trying to come into your life with bad intentions in a ultimatum. Because most girls aren't forward to the point where they're going to stick on you.
Some are though.
Some are, exactly. Some are. But when you now make it very clear, like, yo, I'm in a relationship, like, I've got a girlfriend, I've got a fiance, and they know, they're even less likely to stick on you. And the ones that do, you can now manage. Yeah. Do you understand? Some will, don't get me wrong.
No, I was going to say, but the streets are brutal.
The older I've gotten, the worse it's gotten.
Yeah, man. So they don't care.
A lot of them don't care, but a lot of them do because a lot of people have shame, bro. Even if they don't want to, like, they don't want to embarrass themselves because they're scared that I'm going to embarrass them.
Yeah, fair enough.
Do you understand what I'm trying to say? And I won't embarrass them. I'm just very polite. I'll be like, yo, I say it from the jump. Like, sometimes I'll be having a great conversation with someone. I'll be like, oh yeah, like me and my fiance, like, we're looking for this new. And sometimes I can see the reaction in their body. Like, I can see their brain just going like that.
Yeah, no, of course, because I've even been there when I'm talking to someone. Not even say like I'm trying to move. Move to them, innit? But I could just appreciate, wow, this is a beautiful girl, you know what I mean? And we're just talking, innit? Yeah. And then halfway through, I just hear her say something like, yeah, me and my boyfriend were trying to, you and your what? You and your freaking who? If you don't clear up from here, rubbish. You know what I mean? So I don't blame them. But my thing is, like, I feel like you're absolutely right. But I'm just here to keep it real. I feel like there's a lot of men that would like to do that in theory. Yeah. But in the practical test, it's that, brother, are you not seeing the women here? Yeah. You know what I mean? So
I can't, bro, because I've made her so a part of my world. All my friends know her.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course.
Like, everyone knows of her. So when they see me now, they're asking, where's your other half? And I feel like that is good. If you're on a journey and you're in a serious relationship, yeah, man, say it. Like, don't be hiding
you're right,
who your girlfriend is, all that stuff. Like, I just feel like,
man, okay, don't be hiding. Don't be hiding. You know yourself. Don't be hiding.
Yeah, like, because at the end of the day, no one's perfect, innit? You can make a mistake, but at least make a mistake with your chest. Do you understand? Don't make a mistake where you kind of set yourself up for failure. You know, when you do it, like, if you make a mistake and you're honest with yourself, at least then you could acknowledge that it's truly a mistake. Yeah. But when you're setting yourself up for failure by hiding who your girlfriend is, or then sometimes you might have to just accept that you might be complicit. Maybe there's a deeper part of you that wanted to fail.
Yeah. I'm scared. I was gonna say something, but if I say it, they can arrest me. You know, what? They can get me on conspiracy charges, Baba.
Rico.
So whatever, just keep. But what I will say is, like I said, I'm a sociologist, innit? So based on everything that you said, I'm intrigued to know, do you have a good relationship with your dad?
Yeah, I do.
You do?
I actually do. We went to play table tennis for Father's Day the other day. Like, he's a Nigerian man, innit? Like, he's not my best friend. He's not the guy that it's like where, you know, some people have the kind of relationship where it's like, yo, this is my bro, I tell him everything. Yeah. He's my dad.
But are you happy that he's been in your life?
Oh, 100%. He showed me what it means to be a man. Exactly. And he also showed me what it means to be a father, a present father. Because every single night I came home, that man was at home. There wasn't one night where I went to bed and my dad wasn't in the household.
Oh, mad.
Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Man.
And I feel like that level of consistency, it showed me how to be consistent with my partner and how to show up every single day, even when you're tired, even when you don't want to, even when you're upset, when you're stressed out. Just be there for your family. Do you know what I mean? Even if you don't want to speak, even if you just want to be in your own space, just be there. It means something. So I feel like having him as an example in my life, it definitely did something for me, for sure.
So do you feel like generally it definitely does young men especially a disservice if their fathers aren't there?
I can't speak on that because I haven't experienced it. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? But I can imagine that it would because of the impact I know my father had in my life.
Enough. That's a very political correct way of
Can I go
answering.
toilet quickly?
Yeah, I can't lie. I'm gonna have to join you after. So we're gonna have to tap it in, boy.
I see your legs shaking.
But I've been shaking since. You would have thought that they're playing Afrobeats here, brother. Hey, we're gonna come back, man. Aye. Sorry, can I have a cup, please? Sorry, thanks. Thank you. And a drink, please. Sorry. Oh, thank you. You're far too kind. Sorry. Well, hey, guys, that is a service we get here at London Podcast Studios. So, yeah, if you want to shoot your podcast like myself or any other sort of content, feel free to go on londonpodcaststudios.co.uk. Tell them Charlie Mase sent you. You might just get a freebie. I'm just kidding. But honestly, come down. It is the best place to be. And also, whilst you're still here, subscribe. Thanks. Toodles. Sorry, thanks for the drink. Such good service. You gave a very PC answer.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I have to be real in it, like,
Media trained.
because I can't speak on something that's not my experience. Do you understand?
I know, but I feel like I don't need to have grown up with a crackhead mum that was a single parent to know that that's not good.
I agree, but you know, I feel like let me speak about the people that I know in my life, like my friends who have grown up in single households. What I will say is that their mothers have to do twice as much work.
Yeah.
Do you understand? And a lot of the times they might be doing nursing and they might be working throughout the night. Do you understand? And it's like, okay, now I'm leaving my kids at home, free yard, as we would call it.
Yeah.
For multiple hours consistently every single week. What do you think your child is going to be doing during that time? They're going to have friends over. The house is going to become the spot for the man.
Yeah, no, of course.
Do you understand? They're going to be having girls over. That's going to become,
do you understand?
a brothel.
And I don't say that to ever like blame the single parent.
How can it be their fault? It can never be that. How can it, you understand?
I mean, in those cases, no. I have cases where it could, and
I'm too young to, you understand? Like,
no. I feel like no, it's just mad because I was having a conversation with my sister, and I said I would love to talk about this, and I said that in this day and age, there seems to be a trend of, and I'm saying this because what I've seen, I've experienced, and I've actually asked people, and they've confirmed, where there's a lot of women that openly say, once I reach 30 plus, if I don't have a man, I'm just gonna get breeded by anyone and have a kid, and there's a norm of that, and I'm like, I find that toxic, and
I've never heard that before.
always okay, fair enough, but then
Education.
Yeah, no. I feel like there's a lot of women that actually want kids, and then it comes to the point where they grow up most of their life thinking they're gonna get married and have kids.
As you do.
You reach a certain age and you clock, this story is not going how I've planned it.
Yeah.
But the chapter of body clock and that is
Real,
fast
yeah.
approaching. So now, okay, cool. I might not get married or find my person right now, but I need to have kids. So anyone will do. And whilst I understand it to some extent, I feel like for the most part, it's detrimental to our society, because when we now generally, when we wake up and there's kids out there that are doing a madness, I'm thinking, who raised these kids?
Who birthed this?
You know what I mean? And then you realize most of the time, it's not all the time, but a lot of the time it is kids from backgrounds where there's no father, right? And the mother cannot cope.
Yeah.
And that's something I feel like that's where it is. In those cases,
Yeah.
specifically, if we look trying to cut in a clip, in those cases specifically, it is the mother's fault, because I feel like, go on.
Fault is a tough one to kind of.
Okay, no, fault, but I feel like there needs to be accountability, because I feel like what's happened in the past has happened. Going forward with what we know now, we cannot ever try to undermine the importance and how significant it is of not only having a father, but having a loving, harmonious, nuclear family in that house. I believe that nothing beats a household where there's a mum and a dad that are genuinely in love and in partnership and trying to raise a family.
Yeah.
if you're in a single parent household and your mum has done well, shout out your mum and God bless her. You know what I mean? But I'm saying that is not the norm.
Yeah, I agree. I think you're definitely more likely.
Yeah.
To be in a situation where you might feel some elements of neglect, or you might end up experiencing freedom too young when you're in a single parent household, you know. But at the end of the day, there are still some circumstances where that works out. Do you understand? But you're right; it's probably the minority, and I feel like if you know better, do better.
Yeah, man.
Do you understand? So again, not to say that it's selfish, because at the end of the day, the reason why that lady might be single, we don't know. Do you understand?
Of course.
But if you're purposefully kind of putting yourself out there and you're trying to have a child where you know you're not in a position to give them everything that they need, or you're bringing them up in an area where crime rates are high, where gangs are rife, then yes, you have to take some sort of accountability for that.
Man.
Do you understand? Even me, in the phase I'm now, where I'm in a happy relationship, whatever, I still don't want to bring a child into this earth yet.
Man.
I need to be very conscious of the world that I'm bringing my child into, and how capable
100%.
I am of giving them the best opportunities that are possible.
100%.
Do you understand?
100%.
So you can't be thinking selfishly just because, I want a kid.
Yeah.
That you just have a kid.
Yeah, man.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I think that's selfish.
And I know a lot of parents, that's two of them in the household, one kid, they're struggling.
Yeah.
So how do you expect to, like, you know what I mean? Like, once again, to those that are doing it, salute to you. But I'm like, how do you expect to do it with just one of you? And especially if you're having a boy, I feel like for there to be no father figure from the get-go, if it's not your fault, fair enough, innit? But if it is, it's sad, because 9 times out of 10, only men can teach men.
Yeah.
You can try as hard as you like. It's wrong to do this. It's wrong to do this to women. It's not until another man shows, and I said, we don't understand. And even as men as well, we also need to take responsibility as well. I feel like even if we knew the importance, I feel like life would be so much different if all the man that you knew, even if your dad wasn't rich, he wasn't successful, you just at least had an older man that you knew in this life where society teaches you that everybody is wicked, everybody is selfish, everybody is evil. You at least have one guy, only one person that's older than you, that's like you, that can say, bro, genuinely, don't waste your time doing this, bro. This is gonna put you in harm's way, bro. Why? Because I've lived it. I'm just showing you, bro. These don't. Like, he doesn't even need to be rich, but just that experience alone, and having that perspective will change the lives of so many people.
Yeah, it
would. And I feel like we undermine it a lot.
Yeah,
like, go on.
Yeah, no, because even outside of like the household, because as much as I spoke about my father being present and all that stuff, like my dad's an African man. He didn't grow up in this country. Yeah, do you understand? So there's certain things I was experiencing as a young teenager that my father had no clue or had no way of relating to me. You understand? And the only people that could relate to me were the people who were older from my ends. Yeah. Do you understand? A lot of the time they weren't doing the things that my family would be proud of. Yeah. And that's the problem, is that even though I had two parents in my household, they couldn't relate to the life that I was living and the things I was experiencing. Yeah. They didn't go to school where there was gangs. Yeah. Two areas beefing and both those ends are in your school. Man, they didn't experience these kind of things. You understand? So it's like, I can't learn those things from my dad. I can't learn how to make money as a teenager when I'm going out. These are the days of handing out CVs. Yes, I'm that old. We'll print out our CVs and we'll go and actually hand them out physically. Yeah. Do you understand?
It's mad, you know.
Hey, they don't do that no more.
What a time, you know.
What a fucking time to be alive.
Bloody hell, I'm going to hand it out.
Handing out CVs physically.
I have to ask if someone had a printer so you could print out theirs. I don't know.
Do you understand? Like with the little, what do you call them? The plastic wallets.
Yeah.
We were doing them things and you're getting rejected because back in the day, it was much easier for girls to get a job than us young black boys. Do you understand? So we're struggling. We're trying to get jobs. Even now, yeah, bro. Like, it's tough. So we're trying to get jobs. We're trying to do this stuff just to get a little bit of money in our pocket so I can buy my Air Forces. But no, it's not coming. So thinking, okay, cool. How can I make money? XYZ is making money like this. Their older is doing this. And this is how you start to learn from them, because your father can only teach you one way, but you're not old enough to do that. You're not qualified enough to do what he's doing. So of course you're going to go and seek leadership from the people within your community who are doing those things. Do you understand? So those positive role models are important. I think that's why people like yourself, people like me are important, because we show a different way of doing it. But we need to make ourselves more tangible to these young kids, because if they don't see us in the flesh, they don't know that it's real. True. Do you understand? They don't know. Yeah, I went to the same school as you, bro.
Yeah.
I went to the same college as you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I chose this way, whereas the man that you're around now are choosing that way. Come this way.
Yeah. It's mad. I literally just I hosted a wedding like a week or two ago, and I saw a guy that at first I didn't know who he was. I came back again, and I think someone that he was with was like, "Oh, well, you're Charlie Mase." Like, yeah, man. Yeah. And then he now chimed in. I realized the guy that chimed in, I couldn't recognize him now because he's so big and wham now. Yeah, but he was a younger back in my school. Yeah, that we used to bully. We used to like as in not bully like that, but as in, like, you know what? I will. My thing is, if you're easy and you draw attention to yourself, I'm gonna make a joke in it. And them days he used to look for it. You know what I mean? I'm like, well, you know what I mean?
I understand, bro.
You get it? So I basically just bantering bears. Like we all used to bantering bears, but now he's a grown ass man. He's blam as well in it. You know what I mean? And I said, wait, what? Wait, brother, was you that scrawny you with that big ass bag? You know what I mean? And we started laughing, yeah. And he hugged me, yeah. And he said, bro, yeah, like a lot has changed since then. But bro, he's genuinely so happy and proud to see me doing what I'm doing now, innit? And I was like, it meant more to me than it probably did him, innit? You know what I mean? Cause I was like, well, like, then he literally was just a small kid, you know what I mean? Like a Nike kid, you know what I mean? No one really cares about, quote unquote, you know what I mean, in the whole context of like school and popularity. But now I'm like, no, I actually see him as he's actually another young black man.
100%.
I'm happy to see that he's alive and well, healthy, and the fact that he sees the significance in what I'm doing. Yeah, it means a lot. You know what 100%. I mean?
So what if I conked your head right there on the spot? Would you deserve it?
I mean, yeah, but we would have scrapped it, innit? You know what I mean? So and
he said he's wild, so
yeah, but bro, size don't mean nothing, you know. You know what I mean? It's all about heart, bro.
Principle,
bro. Listen, you see me? Like I said, I've been to school in Nige. I've lived in Nige. Yeah, a lot of men do not know what it means to be in a hostel boarding school with people that are 21 in year 10. You know what I mean? When you've lived with grown ass men, yeah, brother, it develops a different heart in you and fire in you. So if it means we would die on the line, so be it. You know what I mean? But hey, yeah, man, I feel like we could talk all day. I feel like there's so much that me and probably even left out, but good thing that I can actually call you a friend. So this may not be the last time. Anyways,
no,
you know I mean,
I'll be a regular guest.
Yeah,
when
so
you
come.
need a filler,
you heard it here first.
Timetabling issues.
Say no
more. Now. I don't live far.
We have a witness and witnesses. I swear, so great. But we're gonna go to like the fun part, crazy part actually.
Okay.
Mace's questions, where I ask you the most outlandish questions. Why? Because everybody likes to sit on the high horse of morality. But for the right price, everybody would do something that they wouldn't normally do. And I'm not here to judge. Okay. I'm not here to judge. You know what I mean? So we can start off slow. Start off soft, okay? What's the soft one? Okay.
I'm scared, bro.
50 million pounds, right? Okay?
Yes. I'll do it.
But your mum has to be on a UK series of Big Brother.
Oh, that's calm.
Sorry. Love Island.
Yeah, even better.
You think?
Yeah.
And like your mum is getting rejected every time. That's a dickhead thing.
Bro.
No, I can't like, I feel like
50 M's. 50. 50 M's.
50 M's.
I will do it.
Obviously, you would, but do you ever think about the mental trauma it's gonna put your mum through?
How much is therapy? I'll get the best therapist that this UK has to offer.
First, yeah, cool, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, come first. For 250 million, yeah?
Yes.
But you have to bottle your best friend's mum with a sock bottle. If the bottle does not break, you don't get no money. He said yes.
250 M's.
250 M's.
I'll do it.
Yeah, listen, let me tell you that, yeah?
I'll even do it on their forehead.
Let me tell you that, yeah? Whoever is your best friend, yeah, I can't like, they're going to be on you.
Auntie. They're
going to be on you. You know what it is? I'm with you to a certain extent, but you know what it is? It's the fact that if the bottle doesn't break, you don't get a piece. So the force you're going to have to hit it with for it to break, yeah?
Rock bottle is hard as well, you know?
It's hard, bro. Bro.
I have to use extra energy. But they'll survive.
You better hope so.
Yeah, they'll survive. Yeah.
You better hope so. All right, cool. £500,000, yeah? Okay. But you have to put a score of weed, blended weed, yeah, in your friend's mum's Ferrero. So the whole family are eating there for they're pounding it with the yam. You get it, eh? Bro? But there's a score of weed in there, bro.
Is it done properly?
But it's done properly, bro. But
Okay.
you have to spread it like it's mixed herbs.
How much a half?
No, a score, bro.
Just a score?
Yeah, a score.
Oh yeah, 100%. I'm doing that. Yeah.
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 But-
A score, they'll survive.
You think for someone that hasn't smoked before, for someone that doesn't expect in their wildest dreams for there to be weed in their for real.
They'll just think they had a crazy night. Do I need to tell them that I did it?
Oh no.
For
You
extra
don't.
$500,000?
No, you don't.
Okay.
You don't.
I'll do it.
Okay, fair enough. I can't. This is pretty easy for you, though. Fair enough. 50 billion, but 4 times a week for the rest of your life, you have to have chronic diarrhea.
4 times a week.
4 times a week. You can pick your days.
Throughout the whole day.
Yeah, bro.
And I can't seek medical help.
They can't save you.
How much?
50 billion.
I'll do it.
Swear.
Yeah. Even if I die tomorrow, that money will still be useful to my future generations, bro.
Is that it? So that means you do anything for 50 billion then?
Not anything.
You would. So basically, all right, cool, perfect. So on to my next question. So 50 billion, yeah? But a dog has to give you head, but only you and the dog know.
Me and the dog.
Yeah. So if the dog should be doing if someone can understand that, then they will find out. But if they don't, then boys come.
Does the dog have sharp teeth?
No, bro. All gums. No teeth. 50 billion. Using the rhetoric that you've just used, 50 billion. No teeth. And only you and the dog know. No one else knows. The last thing anyone knows, if they do, is you was in a room with a dog. You came out of the room, the dog was just like, But what that means, no one knows, innit? You know what I mean? So unless you tell us, we don't know, innit? You know what I mean? So what you saying? 50 billion.
I already have my answer. I'm just ashamed to admit. That's it.
You know what? I rate that still. I rate that. I rate it still.
I'm just ashamed to admit
Nah,
it.
fair enough. But
50 billion, you know how much that is? I'll be richer than
it's true, you know.
I'll be richer than Elon Musk.
I can't if I did it, because I asked these questions.
But I would donate
answer.
though. I would donate
Okay,
to dog shelters worldwide.
Oh, do not kill me. Oh my days. And the last one, I feel like if you said yes to that, the rest are gonna be easy, man. Bloody hell, mate. Okay, cool. 100 million pounds, yeah? But every time you engage in any sexual activity, right, there's a live stream that gets sent to your mum's WhatsApp.
Just my mum.
Just your mum's.
How much?
100 million.
I'll do it.
Swear. Yeah, that's it then. Ladies and gentlemen, Jide from Guap, please. That's another thing. Thank you. This is a man to have on your team. He does whatever it takes to get the job done.
My mum is understanding.
You think? No, but every time though, I like to knock.
I'll tell her she doesn't have to. Don't watch it.
But you know, mums though, they're always on WhatsApp. Even
Then
if
if you watch it, that's your
accident.
own. That's your own.
First.
At this point, I've told you. I've warned you. If you don't want to watch it, now it's your problem. You're the one that's wrong.
Oh my goodness.
At that point, come on, bro.
Oh wow. Okay. That was funny. That was funny. Don't worry. Next time you come and have some, I'll have the real loaded ones for you
understand?
because, brother, whew. Alright, we've come to the end of the show. And at this point, you have a highlight of the week. You get it? You know what I mean? What is it in this past week that you want to draw attention to that has made you feel away? It could have been good, bad, in between, whatever, but something you want to be like, hey, this is a good talking point.
There's so many, man. Like, I'll keep it lighthearted. Just for the sake of the show, because it's been up and down. I would say the thing that I want to draw attention to is, do you see the Kendrick show last night?
Shake my hand. I wrote it down. That was one of the things that we're meant to talk
Yeah,
about.
Amazon.
Yeah.
Bro, like that just felt like one of those historic moments, man.
Yeah.
Like, and the thing is, I'm a big Drake fan. Like, I was low key rooting for Drake during that whole debacle.
But I got to be honest.
We have to be honest.
You have to be honest.
Kendrick bodied him
Bro, like, I'm not a Kendrick fan, by the way.
at all. I like
Some songs.
Some songs.
Yeah, but I'm not a
like
Kendrick
Good Kid,
fan.
Mad City. I love that
Yeah,
album.
yeah, fair enough. Like, I give credit where
it's due, yeah,
where it's due,
yeah,
but I'm not a fan. But this, I feel like the reason for me why it is phenomenal is because someone that most people don't even like,
Yeah.
has bodied someone that everyone likes, on a tune that I even feel like Drake would have even bodied personally.
Yes.
This ain't even Kendrick's bag. This is Drake's bag.
Yeah, man.
He has come on this kind of track and bodied him, yeah? Never in a million years would I have thought that there would be someone capable of making actual Drake fans sing along to OV Ho.
It's crazy.
That is mastermind genius.
Yeah, he did something with that, man. And it's also the people that he had out there, like...
Yeah, man.
Oh, my God.
I don't think Drake... I feel like Drake... It won't be the end of Drake, but I feel like... But I feel like it will stain his legacy somewhat.
It will. It will stain his legacy, of course. But I feel like at this point... From the start, Drake has always had things that was gonna stain his legacy, quote unquote. Do you understand? Like but now he's got the money, he's got the fame, he's got the accolades. He will always be the top dog in terms of what he's done in the space.
Yeah.
Do you understand? But in terms of how we perceive him, it stained him.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
Yeah,
do you understand? But from like the ghostwriting allegations, the young girls, what's that show? There was a Degrassi. Like, there's so many things that has plagued him throughout his whole career. But the truth is, he's a pop star. People don't care.
People don't care, but it's also because men only listen to men. So no other man has challenged Drake and succeeded. Meek Mill tried. Pusha T. Yeah, cool. But I feel like he was able to bounce back off of that because he brought out an album off the back of that where he revealed his son. And from there, you know what I mean? So is that Pusha T was the closest things before Kendrick, but it's that Drake still found a way to revive it.
Yeah.
Whereas this one, Drake tried to revive it with a tune with Sexy Red that I haven't even heard.
But that's what came out. Wait, is it a new one?
A new one.
Oh yes, the one with the sample from the Big Girl Jizzy.
But nah.
I ain't really heard it.
Same. And I'm pretty sure if I go and check the streams for OV Ho, it's mental. You know what I mean? So I know this one he can't live down. You know what I mean? And I also feel like it's important for hip hop. And I saw someone that made you think say it, and it was like how it's important for us to remember the essence of hip hop. And as much as we love Drake, it was slightly dangerous to have the person that's at the top of hip hop just be so focused on surface level stuff and just like numbers and hits and like superficial shit. Like there was no real essence to it. It's just I'm lit, I'm famous, I'm making hella money, I'm fucking bad bees, you know what I mean? I'm that guy. There was no real essence, and that's not really what hip hop is.
Yeah, well, essence or integrity?
Both.
Because that's where it becomes blurry to me, because there's a lot of things that have also come out during this beef that I question Kendrick's integrity as well.
Like
do
what?
you understand? Like the whole situation with him and his wife.
Is that proven though?
It's not proven, but then again, a lot of the stuff with Drake isn't proven as well. Do you understand?
I believe it though.
Do you understand? But like, I feel like what we can't be doing now is yes, we could analyze the beef and all that stuff, but when there's no evidence attached to some of these allegations that are coming out, I don't want to be the one to be like, yo, being a moral police.
Okay,
so I don't want to now. Kendrick said it himself. I'm not your savior.
Yeah.
Do you understand? I don't think he wants to be put on that pedestal where he is now the one who everyone's looking at as some sort of deity or some messiah that's gonna be the moral compass for everyone who's a fan of hip hop.
Yeah.
We should not put him on that pedestal.
Yeah, fair enough.
We should just appreciate this moment for what it was for hip hop.
Yeah.
Appreciate the music.
Yeah.
And just be honest about our standing on things.
Yeah.
And just move on.
Fair enough.
Do you understand? Like, I'm not gonna now put Kendrick on his pedestal. Like, yo, you lead us into the promised land.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Yeah. No, fair enough. I do hear that. I feel like Drake lost it for me when he said that Kendrick's rapping like he's trying to get
the slave free.
Yeah, man. And I said for you to say that as someone that is not fully black, and someone that is he Jewish? He is.
His mum's side is Jewish.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's cheeky. It's mad cheeky and insensitive to say that in a community that is highly black. You know what I mean? And that means you know what you're doing. Yeah. You know what Kendrick is trying to do, and you're trying to shit on it. You know what I mean? So really and truly, even us as your alleged fans, you literally just see us as numbers. You actually don't really care for us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's fine. We know it now. You know what I mean? And whether Kendrick actually does or not, he's just won.
Yeah, he won, innit? Like,
won.
it is what it is, innit? Like, you can deny it all you want, but Kendrick won the beef.
Yeah, man.
Just have to be honest.
Say Ovi-ho, Ovi-ho. Aight, sorry.
You're not getting that Drake feature, bro. That Drake feature, done.
Drake, it was AI. Oh, this is deep fake. If it ever happens, this is deep fake. Oh, my highlight of the week is off the top of my head, I'll say Thames. Thames' album.
Oh, okay.
A beautiful album, man. Like the sound, sonically, the mixture of R&B, her sound, Afro beats. It's just amazing. It's so organic. It's authentic, pleasing to the ear and the soul. I feel like it's lovely for the weather outside when the sun is shining. It has. I always say, as long as this track has a album has more than 3 bangers, we can talk about it. And she definitely has well over more than 3.
Okay. Which ones?
So there's
Let's be on the spot.
No, it's fine. There's Love Me Jeje, of course. There's is it Full Free? I'm not sure, with J. Cole. J. Cole.
That's a
J.
bang.
Cole. There's a song with is that called? Sorry. There's a song Ready, Burning. There's a few. That's already 4, but like there's a few more. Like I can't like notice from beginning to end. There's not a tune that I heard that I feel like, oh shit, I have to skip. You know what I mean? Like,
it's mature. It's grown.
It's pleasant. Yeah, man. You know what I mean? So yeah, my shout out Thames, man, friend of the show. Yeah, come on.
Very much so.
We're gonna have her here one day. You understand? Tell me. Lovely girl. But yeah, no, honestly, like, bro, I feel like it's refreshing. It's been a long time that I've heard an album that I can genuinely say beginning to end, I've just let it play.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, man. Thames for me, boy. And yeah, boy. On that note, painfully, sadly, it's come to the end of the show. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Honestly, man, I'm definitely gonna have you back, man. I feel like I want people to, you know, if you don't know, you must be living under a rock, innit? You know what I mean? If you don't know about Guap, please go and check. You know what I mean? Our good friend there will tell you where to find them, but they absolutely are essential in terms of the community, the culture, what they're doing, what they've done. You know what I mean? And the fact that they actually care. They're not doing it just for, obviously we all have to make money, but they ain't doing it just for a bag. They're actually doing stuff that's gonna build, you know, where we're at. They're actually employing people. That's crazy. I rate any black business, especially, that builds something from the ground up, and you're actually hiring young staff and you're paying them. It's crazy. Do you know how much responsibility
It's a lot.
that is?
It's a lot.
You know what I mean? And actually, I trust me, I come to the office sometimes. I'm not doing the walk, but yeah, it's fun, bro. It's fun. I chill, I sit down, I talk, and I'm seeing all different colleagues there and stuff. It's amazing, personally. But yeah, man. Where can they find you or Guap, for those who don't know, please?
Yes.
And what should we be looking forward to?
A lot, man. So first of all, you can find Guap at GUAPMAG on everything, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and you can find myself at Jide ADETUNJI, JIDEADETUNJI _ on everything. Cool. And in terms of what you lot could be looking forward to, a lot, man. If I'm being honest, I don't want to speak too much, but I feel like right now we're transitioning.
Okay.
We're becoming more of like a accessible brand. We want to become more of a lifestyle brand. So, you know, I think the gala has kind of taken us to this exclusive and high-end space. But it's like, we want to bring it back and we want to make Guap more in tune with what's going on, because there's a new generation of people coming through, doing events, doing content, and we want to make them feel like Guap is the space for them, because it is.
Got you.
Do you understand? So we are going to be doing a lot more events. We're going to be doing products soon as well, which you guys will see. And yeah, we want to give everyone a chance to experience the essence of Guap and feel the same way I do, because I know there's many people out there who do feel the same way I do in terms of passion for the culture, for creativity, and we want to connect with you guys, and we want you guys to hold that baton and take it to extents and heights that we haven't been able to, or that we have yet to. So that's pretty much what we're doing, man.
Sick, amazing. And if there was one piece of advice, so to put you on this
it's
spot,
okay.
you know
It's
what I mean?
okay.
One piece of advice you would give to any young creative that was trying to start something right now, you can only give them one.
Just one.
Just one.
What if it's just like a long sentence?
Fair enough. I'll count to 20, and that sentence will end in 20. So let's see.
All right, cool. The first thing I'll say is just start. Like, don't overthink it.
Yeah.
Don't overplan. Have your idea and start.
Got you.
Second thing is always be curious. Make sure that you're constantly learning and evolving. Third thing is don't give up, because once you give up, you failed. You know what I mean? But if you keep on going, you haven't failed yet.
Yeah.
And then the next thing I'll say is understand that life is about highs and lows. You know, at first it's going to be like that. There's going to be small highs, small lows. At some point it's going to be deep lows and incredible highs. It just always stay balanced as much as you can in those moments, because when you're too high, if your head gets too big, you'll fail.
Yeah.
When you're down there, you don't want to get too depressed. So just try and keep as balanced as you can as you go along that journey. And yeah, eventually you'll find yourself in a position that you can be proud of.
Sick, amazing. Absolute pleasure, mate. I've had a great time. That was Jide ADETUNJI from Guap, you know what I mean? One half of the founders. I've been your host, Charlie Mase, you know what I mean? Love you guys so much, honestly. I'm happy that we have this space to talk. Please, guys, make sure you comment in the messages what you liked about the show or what you want to see from the show from me. You know what I mean? Make sure you subscribe as well, because I just subscribing. A little birdie told me, blessings just be falling on your head. Gospels. You know what I mean? If you want that, you have to subscribe in it. So yeah, fair enough. But yeah, guys, make sure you take your hay fever tablets. You know what I mean? For those that are suffering. And have a great summer, man. You know what I mean? Be safe, be good.
Amen.
Signing out. It's Charlie Mase Show.
Cheers.
Cheers to this.